Alright, how's it going? In the last video, we attempted speed running Land of Dragons and doing pretty mediocre, but, you know, good in the name of practical noob strats. And this time, we're going to be taking on Olympus Coliseum. As you can see, I am currently cock-blocked out of it because I haven't done Phantom Storm yet. Fuck my speech impediment. But yeah, okay, so for this gummy mission, you actually do have to kill enemy ships and Heartless and whatnot. You actually do have to kill them. If not, yeah, you're just gonna die. I don't know why they made this so difficult. It's literally the only gummy mission where you really have to shoot. The only other one is the third and final visit to Twilight Town, in which you could literally just shoot a few times and then you're basically good. But yeah, enjoy the gummy mission and enjoy whatever the fuck this is, because honestly, I had a pretty good Hades escape. I died a few times, but I quickly bounced back surprisingly, I died against Demix. And I have no fucking idea how that happened. I don't know how I died against Demix. It's like practically impossible. I think the last time I died against Demix was like 6 years ago, like sometime in 2018. And dying against Pete is pretty easy because his enemy spawns are very random, spontaneous, fucked up, and debilitating. You have to really parry his enemy attacks well when you actually get to fighting him. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a bad time. And yeah. Alright, and at the point that we're coming up to now, you're going to have a bunch of those kind of twister-looking fucks trying to grab you a bunch. And basically all you really need to do is just hit circle, the spinning attack when they grab onto you. You'll basically kill them effortlessly, and you'll kill a bunch of enemies collaterally, so you get a bunch of health. That's one nice thing about this gummy mission. They made it kind of difficult, but because it's in the earlier part of the game, way in the earlier part of the game, you actually get a whole bunch of health that you wouldn't get otherwise, and it's kind of nice. And unfortunately, some of these extra pop-ups are inevitable because, well, actually now only 2 pop-ups. Yeah, if you can get it under 100,000, you're good. You don't have to worry about any additional pop-ups. And yeah, thank God that boring-ass gummy mission is over. Holy shit, dude. Gummy missions are like the bane of this game's existence. This game would be a million times better without gummy missions. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense. So yeah, just watch a lot of the pathing I do. I do end up picking an extra ether because, I'm practical noob strats. I want to show you where all the good chests are with ethers and shit for the earlier part of the game. Because after this part, I don't think there are any ether chests really anywhere else in the first part of the game. You don't get ethers basically in any other world past this one that I know of. If I am incorrect on that one, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, just politely correct me. But yeah, I think this is the last ether you can get in the whole game, until you beat the game and you can go back around and get new extra shit from the chests. Unless what I was seeing there was just randomizer shit. I don't know. I haven't quite beaten this game yet on critical because I'm still trying to figure out how I can practically noob strat my way against Roxas, the Roxas fight at the World That Never Was. I don't know how Square Enix was playing this. Like, yeah, let's just make Roxas the hardest fucking fight in the game. Oh yeah, that's so fucking smart. When it's not even the last fight. You know, you still got Zigbar, Sykes, Luxord, Xemnas, if I'm recalling correctly, the few fights with Xemnas. And the last few fights with Xemnas, you could combine them, you could add the difficulty of each fight in whatever increments they're in, and they don't get anywhere near as difficult as the fight against Roxas. But yeah, now we're gonna do Hades Escape, and this is a fun one. I actually die more against this than I do against any of the other few times that I die in this fight. I can't believe it. I managed to not die here again at Hades Escape, but I managed to die against Hydra. That's a stupid game. But yeah, make sure to unequip auto limit and just do it manually. It's a lot easier, and it naturally pulls Aron towards you rather than you having to go up to him and press the stupid triangle button. Because, you know, aside from Lance Tugs and back cries, it's just it's kind of unnecessary. So yeah, let's do a few fires here, a few fires, see if you can kill some of these fuckers, and go straight into Bushido. And yeah, I got pretty lucky with this limit. I managed to get just enough of those fire attacks in, and go straight to the limit and mash X and triangle at the same time, and I got it. So yeah, I actually end up getting, I hate to admit it, but I have to admit it because I am Practical Noob Strats, PNS. But yeah, I got pretty lucky, I guess you could say, because I didn't have to Practical Noob Strat my way up, back through, and shimmy back down, you know, to ensure that I had enough time to heal and not be hit by Hades' cheap-ass fireballs. But yeah, here I am basically just kind of taking some preparation. Let's see, I do the quick Lance Tug, alright, it's coming back. And then, if I recall, I end up going straight into Bushido. Unfortunately, you can't get that fat ass Heartless to just come right towards you. So, you know, you just have to put, at least the way I'm doing it, the Practical Noob Strat way, you just have to put a lot of work into, you know, the X and the triangle. You'll get it. Look at this. Oh, okay. At least I evaded the attack. But yeah. Damn, those, whatever those fucking things are called with the Lance Tugs, they're pretty, they drop a lot of money. And that's dope. But yeah, I managed to elevate a bit above a Practical Noob Strat set. But yeah, you know, sometimes PNS gets lucky. Alright, I swear, the fact that they do not allow drive forms because of some weird Hades bullshit is absolutely asinine. That is a horrible thing. So anyway, this fight against Cerberus, you know, that mythical three-headed creature, we're actually going to purposely die here. Thankfully, Aron doesn't annoyingly heal me, because, you know, I'm trying to, you know, speed run it if I can. But yeah, so going to Mickey, his magic attacks and your magic attacks as well, refuel drive gauge, quicker, much quicker than melee attacks. Melee attacks do it some, but not as much as magic. And yeah, luckily Cerberus's attacks, they don't do much damage to Mickey. Mickey has very good defenses in the earlier part of the game. I don't know what his level is, but yeah, in the earlier part of the game, his defenses are pretty good. Actually, pretty much in any part. I remember when I was struggling against Zaldin over at the Revisit to Beast Castle. He was still a big help, you know. And then, of course, when I get to that point, I think my strategy for that will be practical noob stratting with duck flares. But yeah, no, right here, dude, look. I was getting the finisher. I had to try 3 times in a row. 3 times the fucking charm, but 3 times is too many times. How the fuck did Cerberus evade my blizzard? How did they evade Sora's shot, basically? Like, how did they evade it? Like, dude, you can't evade, unless you're, like, already up in the air, you can't evade Sora's shot, his money shot. That's essentially what it is. It's a money shot, and you can't evade it unless you're already in the air. If you're not in the air, you're like still level with his blade, you know, his weapon, like his money shot will hit you right in the face. So yeah, anyway, Valor form here. If you can do it quickly. If you can do it quicker than I did, good for you. Thank you. Sometimes I forget to go into Valor form when I need to. But yeah. Anyway, for this one, the first one, you basically, you know, there's a clear mistake I make here that you don't want to make. You don't want to just go into the finishers, and you want to be a bit patient. If you can get this above a minute, sub-minute is not very good. If you can get it above a minute, that's pretty good. Like right there, that's decent, I guess. It's above 110 especially, so that'll do. The next one, if you can get it above 50 seconds to spare, that's still pretty good. But yeah. I swear those containers are like completely dispersing from where I'm hitting them right as soon as I get into like the finishers, or like the third hit before the finisher, and it's so fucking annoying, man. I don't know, you just have to kind of get lucky. Luckily, I still get it above 50 seconds. I think that's decent, at least by 2016 standards. Maybe not by, you know, some of the nerds in 2024, but by 2016 standards, that's pretty good. And yeah, we're just gonna, you know, check in with Hercules, and you know, I'm gonna hit that fucking sign because, you know, I get desperate when I'm trying to speed run. We're gonna go into Valor, you know the deal, and we're gonna get ready for a pretty intense fight. That I will die once, but we're gonna get a power boost here, and the power boost is great. It basically it increases Sora's strength by a full level. So yeah, I just decided to equip it. Of course, some of the nerdier speedrunners, they'll wait till later on, you know, when they absolutely need the level. Maybe like right around the time that they're facing off against the Roxas fight, and they just are like, you know, trying, you know, they go through the menu and they're so quick with it, and that's the only thing. Like, I wish I knew how to be quick with the menu, but it's difficult. I feel like my controller is too beat up. I think that's the problem, because I could be way quicker with the menu. And, you know, I also have the memory of, like, a bipolar person with, like, dementia. That's kind of like my memory. And I'm not even trying to make a joke out of that. Like, that's legitimately my memory. A very bipolar person. So, yeah, you know, as I learned, just stay away from drugs. And stay the fuck away from anything that you are using to medicate bipolar disorder, unless you want your memory to get worse. Like that you're doing yourself, not necessarily with good, competent professional. Please keep that in mind. But yeah, we're gonna go up against Demix now. Demix, all right, this fucker. I actually died this time. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I died, but yeah, I guess I just got really unlucky. It has been 6 years, yeah, since early 2018. since I died against Demix. Yep, I don't know how the fuck that happened. Part of me wanted to smash my controller, but you know, if I smashed my controller, I would be really shooting myself in the foot, because then I can't actually beat Demix. So yeah, that would be definitely below practical noob strat caliber, in my opinion. And yeah, you know, this time around, you know, practical noob strat, the practical noob strategy that I went for was, I guess luckier. You know, I managed to get it at 45 seconds, so sub 50. You know, not too bad. You know, if we're living like close to 10 years in the past, it's not too bad, you know, for speedrunning. Like I said, I don't really give a fuck. I just enjoy playing this game faster than casually. But, you know, at the same time, I just got too much shit to do with my day to be good at speedrunning. So I don't know. I just want to be able to explain the mechanics, see if I can provide good entertainment value, and just you know, strive for that amazingness. That amazingness I see in myself, and I see in every one of you. I see like the world, like everyone as like mirrors of each other. Like, I'm a mirror of you, you're a mirror of me. That's the world we live in. We gotta like learn how to like put ourselves in other people's shoes, because if we do that, we'll be like the best people in the world, man. You know, compared to like other aliens and other planets and shit. And yeah, I think I'm gonna die here too, because no, I just wasn't thinking. But yeah, I guess enjoy some gameplay entertainment. Sloppy as fuck. That, my friend, is maybe not a skill issue, but more just a bad luck issue. Because sometimes, like the parries that Pete will do against you, just for extracting revenge value off his miscreants, will actually cause him to like spam a bunch of attacks your way. And it's pretty annoying, you know, like fuck. I don't know what it is. I sometimes too feel like just this intro right here, that all of the other people who've been speedrunning this game and seem to be masters of the game say it's a minute. It feels like 5 minutes, dude. It feels like this is taking 5 minutes just to wait for fat ass Pete to decide to let us attack him. Like, it's so fucking lame. Alright, and as we're taking on this fat ass and his miscreants, those green fuckers with the candles, they're actually kind of difficult to kill. Basically, go right up to them, parry their purple jizz or whatever the fuck it is, and just take them apart. Back cries are very useful, and unfortunately, when I win, the way luck kind of works for me is I usually get it at just over 50, so I can oftentimes get pretty lucky, or you know, good noob strats on the fight, good practical noob strats. But yeah, here we're just doing a combination of some X and squares in Valor form. We are making good use of Aura Guard, and we are also using the pinball reaction command to bait out some Pete's very fucked up attacks. Yeah, he is a real asshole, like to fight. Very difficult. But yeah, I managed to get it at just 30 seconds. which, you know, by actual speedrunning standards, man, not the greatest, but, you know, I am Practical Noob Strats. PNS. And right here, we are going to equip Trinity Limit and Aerial Spiral, whatever the fuck. And we are also going to do a quick drive recovery. Yeah, you know that, oh wait, I didn't actually show it. But yeah, there's a chest over at Hollow Bastion, first visit, where you get drive recovery. And just for whenever you need it when you're playing through the game, it's nice to have. You know, especially in the early part of the game. I don't really see how it's too useful in the later part, because a lot of those grinds are, you know, nice. But anyway, we're going to go straight into a Trinity. We're going to use the whole Trinity. You know, I don't know. I don't know how they RNG manipulated to do a whole chunk of damage. I'm definitely going to have to play this through a decent amount and look through how they RNG manipulate this game. But yeah, so going to Valor, kind of an inopportune time to be in Valor. I didn't know that that Hydra would go down like that through his first phase that fast, but that's how it goes. And just take out the heads, and after we take out the heads, we are just going to be doing the best we can to not die. Unfortunately, I do die, like I said earlier in this video, and Mickey will be helping us out. If I was at all seriously trying to speedrun this game competitively, dude, this would probably be one of the worst Hydra fights I think I've ever done. This is on par with a lot of the shit I was doing in like 2019. But you know, I don't have all the time in the world to film videos. I'm a busy guy. I'm a workaholic. So yeah, gonna go straight into that Trinity. Gonna do asshole for damage, I think. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, basically it. Alright, I think I figured out the critical mistake that I made on critical mode on this fight. So yeah, I went to Valor form too quickly. Essentially, I should have remembered how the first Trinity goes and then hit the Hydra head like once or twice, and then it would have knocked it out of its first phase, and then I could just wait to go into Valor form, and then I would have actually done better damage in the later part of the fight where it was necessary. But yeah, we're just gonna go into Mickey and, you know, just take advantage of his magical balls to lower Hydra's health down. And then unfortunately, you know, man, I could have saved time, man. As a practical noob stratter, as a PNS, I could have saved time here by just not filling up the entire gauge and allowing Sora to have half health and an MP bar, so I can just go into Trinity, take it out before Hydra gets its health replenished. And I could have just gone into the Trinity quicker, maybe just Major Drive and taken it out, done the last triangle reaction command, and, you know, have my hero's crest a few seconds sooner. But yeah, so we're just going into that Trinity that I fucked up. And before we know it, we are going to have our hero's crest with PNS strats. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. To any of you who made it this far, Olympus Coliseum is not my strongest world. It's not my strongest world. I honestly, I may have even gotten a bit lucky in certain areas of getting through this. But yeah, just follow the pathing. Get that ether if you need it. If you didn't know it was there, it's there. And there's no way to cut this out. So the next video will start with me at Hollow Bastion, and we will loop our way into Beast Castle. So thank you so much for watching. Consider liking, subscribing, commenting if you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.